Hey, hi guys. So welcome back. We are now watching. This is now round. Which round is this?
6.
Round 6 of 6, the final round, Nakuru Open 2025, and I'm joined by.
Ariane.
Really? Are you not supposed to say something like the beautiful Ariane Hera, the one and only a chess player, chess commentator now, raising chess champions in Africa? When we speak about raising chess champions in Africa, we start with 2 champions. This is the original one.
Yeah.
Ariane Magihera, and the other one is a small one. So, coming up. Maybe. So, yeah, welcome back. We're now in round 6, and the games have actually gone on quite some way. We have a couple of interesting pairings. Sarah, who's playing who currently?
Panchol is playing Limbikani.
Chitundu Limbikani, that's right, he's playing black against Panchol James Madol. Panchol is on 4.5. Having drawn just one game, Limbikani is on 4. Then Boera is playing Garang. Methu on 3.5 is playing Irungu Bran Mwangi. Irungu Bran just lost the last game in the last round against Panchol Madol. Then we have Bran Gabriel Mwangi playing Mayur Peter. Then Simiyu Jadon, very strong player, playing Deng Ador. Simiyu Jadon is 13, I believe. He's just turned 13 there, I think, recently. And he's playing. We'll look at that game, see how everything is progressing. And we start with the game Panchol, E4. Wow. Limbikani plays. Okay, we used to call this a center counter, but nowadays it's called what?
Is it the Filido?
No, Hera.
I don't know the names. They're so.
Okay, Scandinavian.
Yeah.
So again, interesting line. Yeah, one of the big drawbacks of that is you give white extra moves against your knight, and I think here one of the key moves should be really to just chase this knight away. This move is very possible in this situation, especially given that the bishop has come to f5. I think also what Limbikani has done is not accurate in this position, but literally he didn't have an option because the bishop had to come out. And Panchol has played correctly here. Playing this knight to c3 first is important, because if you play this other knight out first, then the bishop gets a very easy move, which is a pin. But if you play the other knight out first, and this knight comes out to, c6, then I believe this move is possible. And it looks like the knight can come here attacking this pawn a second time. The problem with that is that this knight now doesn't have an escape square, and I think what I need to do is to add a defender to this this knight, and then this pawn, and then at the same time I'm able to attack it via this move and perhaps win it. Now there's also another tactic. Let's say, for example, if I played a random move like this, then here this move is possible, but it's a blunder because I pick, oopsie daisy. Hera, you're not commentating with us. Okay. So it's like you're so far back. Do you want to yes, that's so much better. And so what do you think of this particular position? So that's not what happened. Instead, knight c6.
No, I know Panchol is going to win the tournament. I just know it's going to happen.
Why?
That's like that. Is he not like the lead?
He's in the lead actually, and in this position, let's turn on the engine a little bit.
So if he's in the lead and he gets a draw, he wins.
Yes, he may win actually. I think he'll have the better tiebreak. Yeah, so this move was a correct one, and if this move were played, there's this move. There's that move. Winning a piece actually.
The knight is trapped.
The knight is trapped. So let's say the knight comes. It can't come here. because actually you can pick, and the check happens. So you can act out. This is a very nice tactic actually. You can basically force it. Then you have to play here. Then you attack the knight. So that was a
Wait,
really...
you should bet. You should bet if Panchol should win. Let's bet.
Okay,
Who are you
so
betting on?
if Panchol wins, Hera gives me 1,000 shillings.
If Panchol wins, you give me 1,000.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
No, unless Panchol gives you 1,000. So I think this is a very slow move by Panchol, but he just needs no need to play something dramatic. Yes. And I think this move is a bit premature. I didn't like that move, because you see, Hera, the main thing is to bring out your pieces as early as possible. I think just playing bishop to e3 should be the correct move here. I'm speaking much, so you find something, you speak in advance. I think, yeah, that wasn't correct, and that was a plan. But now the queens are going to get traded, no? Yeah. So this is a very safe position for Panchol. And black has these weaknesses, and white is ahead in development, but nothing to write home about. Yeah. So immediately this bishop is very strong, and black has a bishop pair. You don't want that, so you take... what is this? No.
It was like a touch move thing.
No. This is terrible. No. There is no way. This is not acceptable. No. No. That is not acceptable. No, that I don't accept. And I don't believe it. I think Limbikani has a case to answer for this move. This is not... No way that is the case. No, unless... Well, I don't want to say... Okay, hi guys. Bye. So maybe this is a case for Limbikani to answer. Maybe Dennis, if you can find him. Because there is no way in a serious game anybody is playing G takes here. There is no way in a serious game someone is playing G takes. So if you're watching, guys, please...
Maybe they had a plan, like king to the side, rook, and then pick
this pawn structure, unless you're a beginner, Hera. And Limbikani will have to answer this question, I think, because there is absolutely no way, Hera, anybody is playing that move, I tell you. Let's just share this link, by the way. Okay, tell us what you think. Sorry. As we do this, yeah, what do you think? What was your plan? What do you think the plan was, Hera?
They're hoping for the rook.
Okay, it's your turn to comment it. I'm just going to keep quiet as I do something else, so you can tell us what you're thinking.
Well, black is losing.
Yeah, but why is black losing?
They have a bad pawn structure.
Yeah, but that pawn structure was not forced, was it? This is really why I'm a little bit concerned. I'm a little bit concerned, and I really feel that Limbikani should be asked tough questions. Really tough questions should be asked of Limbikani, because there is absolutely no way. There is no way. It's quite a shame, really. Let me just say what I'm saying. It's quite a shame that is the kind of move that he played. I don't believe that move is forced, and I don't believe that... Well, he'll maybe... We are supposed to commentate giving benefit of doubt, but I am not convinced at all. Hera, I am not convinced at all. So I'm just sharing this on 2 forums. Maybe I can share also on chess parents, chess in schools. Yeah, chess in schools. Is it there? It is. And also the second chess in schools, and also in chess parents, I think. Any other nini? Chess Parents Association, and we can place it there, and we are good. All right, guys. So
That's the person who was playing right now.
sorry.
The picture we just saw.
I'm not sure what it was. Okay. So anyway, back to the stream. Let's have a look at. Great. So this is what Chitundu played. It is an absolute horror. He has some explaining to do. Honestly, what is this? The pawn is hanging, and he just leaves it.
You see, the plan was plannable.
There's no plan.
The rook. No, the king isn't that. It's drawn. It's drawn. You see, they had a plan.
I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced at all.
Look at the engine. Oh, now it's plus. It's okay. Now it's +3.
And we just a piece down, no? Let's see. What did they need to do here? I'm trying to understand because this is drawn. Here says draw. Let's see why if this is played. This happens. That happens. And completely drawn. Okay. And now let's say after this has been played, there's a checkmate threat. This is why you can't play like that. Okay. I've seen. So let's see. In this position, picks. Right. Knight is attacked. Okay, this doesn't work. Because that is played, this, then you attack the knight. Checkmate follow. Okay, fair enough. So anyway, this is what has been played. And basically, this is basically a resignation.
How did you not just pick the free one?
Yeah, what the Chitundu is playing, and he's playing very fast. He's playing bad moves, he's playing them quickly. I'm not convinced about this whole game.
Wait, Panchal is white? Oh.
Yeah, Panchal is white.
Oh, never mind. I was supposed to say, wait, Panchal is black.
Anyway, let's look at the second game, Boera Felix. Interesting game. Let's look at Sisimiu Jadon versus Dengador. Sisimiu looks to be winning, actually. First, how did this go? It is E4, C5. What's this opening here?
The Sicilian Dragon, Accelerated Dragon.
Accelerated Dragon, correct. And the best way to play against Accelerated is actually this move. It's called the Maroxy Bind. And an interesting choice by Black. They're attacking this knight, but that's bringing out the queen prematurely is generally not the way to go here. And let's see what Jadon plays. He plays the best move, absolutely, actually. And the reason is now this move is coming, and the queen is and he's playing the absolute best moves. This new guy, very very nice play, and now he's able to castle. This pawn was attacked because the knight was pinned. So here, if say for example you play a random move, like let's say this, then this can actually fall because the knight can't take, it is pinned. So that's why he castled. And after castling, now the pawn is defended. And so black is playing too many pawn moves. This is extremely dangerous, and I really don't expect a good outcome for black in this situation. And immediately, actually, there's a very big, nice move, knight d5. This would have worked very nicely. The threat is very simple. Actually, you have to take this knight. If you don't take it, say, for example, you take this pawn, this happens, and the queen is trapped. If you play here, oh, it's a free queen, actually, doesn't work. So that queen is trapped. And even if the queen wasn't trapped, let's say the queen could miraculously escape, let's say it's not able to be picked here, there's still this move picking that. So this is a pretty decent miss from the young Jadon. Yeah, finishing his development. This is quite in order. And now this is a terrible move. So this move happens a lot in the Sicilian, and the reason you play it is because the backward pawn it leaves normally is hard to attack. But this position, this is not the correct place to do it. This king is in the center, and first of all, f5 can open up lines, taking can open up lines, and this hole here is quite massive as a whole. So again, the queen is attacked, takes the pawn. Ooh, what a move. Takes the this is fantastic.
Get 2 pieces for a rook.
No, the queen is going to go back to defend, but you're going to get the rook at the end of the line.
Yes, if they pick, you can push your... Oh, never mind.
What?
Never mind.
Let me tell you what's going to happen. So they have to take with the bishop. Knight d5, queen attacking the queen and the bishop. Queen goes back. Before you take the bishop,
you can attack the queen.
You bring the bishop.
Yes.
And then the knight. So the very nice find by the young Jadon. Oh yeah. So they didn't even bother because the bishop would come and this would fall anyway. So 2 pieces for a rook.
They hung the queen. Oh, never mind.
What they should have just... Yeah, this is okay. Oh, wow. Brutal. Yeah, I was going to play queen d4, but why not bring the bishop out first to that diagonal, threatening the queen? And is it resigned? Has he resigned? Not yet, but he should resign. The move that looks practical is this, but now this comes, and the rook is coming as well. And this is actually 2 bishops for a rook, and this is just lost. Okay. All right. So let's look at another interesting game. We are seeing Karanja Ida versus Faith Nyambura. Karanja is on maximum 5 out of 5. She's playing black. E4, the French. What's the move? Okay, so some people play, I don't know this line against the French, but this has transposed into knight c3. This is the best position. French Rubinstein. Wow. Sacrificing a pawn. I'm not sure that can be justified. Yeah, and here really the bishop stops short. Ideally the bishop could actually come and pin this guy. Maybe you can argue that you're getting back your pawn, and it's not easy to see why not. Maybe unless this guy is pinned. Oh, this is very interesting. Okay. What's going on here? What is this?
You pick the rook now.
Yeah, but 2 pieces for a rook, and why not? Why not this?
Well, the players or maybe they did that just for simplification, because they're already a piece up. Huh?
They're not a piece up.
Oh, but never mind. They have another.
Yeah, that's just well, that's a bit surprising. I'm sorry, today the games in the final round are not encouraging, and it's very hard to explain what's going on here. It's very hard to explain what's going on in this position. This is Chitunle Mikani. I'll probably not cover this game again. And out of protest. And then we will look at other games. This is Boera versus Garang Panthu. This is two very tough opponents. Boera 1918, thoroughly underrated. This guy should be over 2000. And Garang Panthu is already 21, 23. So we started off as an English and then played as a reverse Sicilian. And this becomes the reverse Grand Prix, which is fairly a solid choice, although often you'll find the bishop goes out of the pawn chain first. So interesting move here, giving up the bishop, attacking the knight. Now the problem with this move is, and I think here you should take the bishop. This is what I think, because after losing this bishop, what you want to do here is make sure that your pawns are on dark squares. But this move doesn't quite support that. So let's see. Moves away. And now these pawns are doubled, and they're not easy to undouble. So really here...
Yeah, but your pieces are at the back.
The pieces are there?
Black's pieces are at the back. No, go forward.
Yeah, here the move...
Okay, what does the bigger room in?
The engine removes, recommends this move. And then picks, going back. Which pieces are at the back? These ones?
Yeah, like most of them.
Yeah, but how do you undouble these pawns? I can't see it.
What they're recommending, like
that move. Okay, so let's say for example, let's just make the move, right? So here, then let's say yeah, you pick back. So how do you intend to undouble?
Push.
This.
Does it really?
Doesn't. Push. I pick. The pawns are doubled forever. They're generally weak. So you better win something in the middle game. So this kind of pawn structure is bad.
They're still equal.
Or it's equal by the engine, but not equal by chess. Because if this gets to the end game, white is losing. So you better find compensation for your bad pawn structure in the middle game. Meaning you must play very actively and make sure something comes out. In fact, that is what was played, I think. That is in fact what was played. And it was picked
That's
back.
not what was played.
That's exactly what was played. Wait, it's not? Yeah, okay. Maybe that's where we are. Let's go back to line point, see? Yeah, that's what was played here. That is exactly what was played. So this, F3. Good choice.
Does this not mean they're still... Like there's no... But it's okay.
So now, so very nice move. So this, the way they're going to undouble is a very nice way, actually. They want to play knight f3 and knight d3. This. When the knight lands here, it will have to be picked. Very clever.
And are you sure that's what they played?
Yep.
Look.
What? Wait. That's not live. Just because we are back. Wait. What? Can we just pick that? Oh, but it's bishop. Giving out the bishop. I think that's a problem. Yeah, that's actually what happened. They picked. Okay. This is not a good move. You probably have to play this or something.
Oh, Dad, you can undouble the pawns like that.
But that's what I've been saying here for the longest time. This is coming, yeah?
I don't hear. But now, to answer your question, you can double the pawns like that.
Okay. An interesting game, Irungu Brand versus Joseph Metu. This game is over. 31 moves. Let's see what happened. Okay, we are looking at the Catalan. What is missing here? This is, the engine is giving a big advantage here too. Yeah, of course. Picks, attack here. And you can't defend this way because you lose your queen. This is under attack. Here. Attack the pawn. Here. Attack the rook. Here, and you have an extra rook. Pick. Then attack this a second time. And win a second pawn. Even if this is attacked, you're winning. So this was a pretty bad. This has gone very badly for white. I'm not sure whether this is a forced situation. Okay, you can argue that white is trying to get something going. Doesn't work. But attack the bishop doesn't work either. Interesting. Why? Because knight comes here. Oh, there's this threat. Wow. So what is the move that is recommended here? Queen c3. So the knight is under attack. Let's say the knight tries to move back. Let's say move back here. Oh, there's a checkmate threat. Checkmate threat. Okay. So what is the move? Okay, attack the queen. What? Oh yeah, I'm also attacking your queen. Capture the queen, capture back. This was tough. Bishop back.
This is drawn.
Yep, because the bishop comes. Check. You probably have to take this. Check. Moves up. Attack this guy.
Queen.
That's this. Queen. Wow, those tactics were flying all over. This is drawn. Okay. Very interesting tactics. Okay, but what happened? Played this. Instead. That is a threat of check, winning the queen. Really? Really? That method in classical chess allowed this check? Which guarantees for Irungu Bran Mwangi second position.
Here's how many points? Can you see their points?
Go to the.
I know what point, how many points they have.
How many?
It depends on the board attack.
No, it depends on the points, not the board. Someone can be on board one with 0.
However, I've ever won a tournament with 1 point. Do you remember that tournament?
Then that you had no one else in your category?
Yeah.
These are very sad games to watch and to commentate on. Let's go to e4, c5, knight f3. This is the Sicilian dragon proper. Very interesting move. There's a chance that this move is going to get played, so they're playing it now. So this is, well, Bran Gabriel will continue development. So one of the advantages is here now you can actually pick with the pawn.
Can they?
Yes, you can actually. Interesting, because that activates your rook, and you probably can decide, change your mind, and castle the other side.
Yeah, because castling the other side would be bad.
Maybe. Yeah, Bran is playing this very well. These are the main moves in the dragon. And now forcing white to castle kingside, meaning there's really no attack, to be honest. Yeah, that king move was not necessary. And now you can see the white king is a bit weak. So this is a competitive game. This is a standard of chess we're expecting of these players in general. Simi Gedon's game, let's see how it's gone. A couple of moves have been played. We left it here. A very nice tactic. Okay. Yes, so now we're expecting bishop to c4, or this is the most natural move. The piece that is doing the least in the position is the one that we're expecting will actually play up here. The problem is this move is possible. No, it's not possible. Bishop picks. Okay, fine. So where are we? Hera, what's your view of chess in general? What's your perception
Of
chess?
the game.
Tell what he's saying. You want to comment it? Yeah, come comment it. Heresy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so tell what's up.
Hi.
Hi. Can join us in commentary. What's up? You can say whatever you want to say here. Tell you're good to go. So this is Jadon's position. What do you think?
That's Jaden Senior.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think I don't recommend this. I maybe recommend I maybe recommend something like this, but okay, no, not that, because that's okay. Can I use the mouse?
Yeah, you say the moves.
Bishop.
To just say.
Bishop here
Okay.
loses a bishop. That loses a bishop.
So sorry. Let me
That loses
carry
a
on.
bishop.
Anyway, guys, the main thing is Jadon is much better. I think the main thing is this rook is doing nothing, so this rook is probably going to come here, and there's an attack that can happen. So rook f1, bishop c4. We're expecting those moves. Oh, hi Wasame, seeing the Polgas of Kenya. Do you know who Polga is? Do you know who Polga is? Do you know who Polga is, Hera?
Yeah.
Who are the Polgas?
Judith and Susan Polka.
Yes, and there's a third Polga. And who are they?
That sisters. Like
Even the Bottes are sisters.
she's the first woman to be top 20.
Are they?
Judith Polka.
Judith Polgar has beaten every single world champion in her during the time that she's played chess. She's beaten Carlsen, beaten Kasparov, beaten I think Anand, I suspect, and also
Anand.
yep, she has beaten all the world champions, I think. So Vishanand, Judith Polgar is the strongest female chess player to ever exist, and she was rated 2735.
That's her.
That's her highest ever rating. She proved that men are not better than women in chess. Literally. She was top 10 for the longest time. She beat so many players. And interestingly, when Polga started playing chess, people thought that women couldn't play chess. Like she really had to earn her right, and then she
Papa,
crushed people. Yes, tell what is it?
Susan Pog.
Yes, Susan Polga and Judith Polga. Susan Polga is also a GM, but Judith Polga is the one who got to the very top of chess.
Huh? Why are
The Polga sisters. Thank you, Arsame. So here we have Gong Samuel Guy versus Ngoni John Thorne. And let's see, this is another competitive game. Let's see what it was. E4, E5, the bishop's opening. Yeah, so this move, I recommend this other move instead. Because, okay, a lot of people try this funny line, which is like, it looks like it's a very bad line, but this actually can happen in this position. And you can see there's a serious attack here. Defending it doesn't look interesting, because maybe someone is going to play. What move would you play here, Hera?
For black.
For black. Even you tell, what move would you play? Quickly, girls, it's commentary.
I think I know.
What move?
I don't judge.
That's a blunder.
Huh?
Yes, it is. Excuse me, remove your finger. This move is what I've taught you guys for the longest time. Because when this happens, just move your king up. Now the queen is under attack and it has 2 tasks. So the only place it can go to defend this square, defend the bishop is here. But then suddenly, queen is attacked. Now you have to choose. If you move here, lose the bishop. If you checkers, which you can also do, I still pick anyway. And your queen is under attack. So it's pretty unpleasant, that's happening.
But can they also
So,
pick the...
this is really what I recommend. Although in this position, white doesn't have to play here. White can actually play knight to e2, and the game continues, stopping this line. So this is, it's not what I recommend anyway, but it is one of the possible moves. I don't know whether this is correct. Maybe the board is not transmitting, because I'm not expecting that they are on move number 6 at this time. Okay, so let's have a look again at the games that are actually being played of this round. I think that looks like it is Boera Felix Bas Madol Garang John Pantho, then Brand Gabriel Mongi, who's playing black against Peter Majur Manyang, Simi Jedon versus Mayen Deng, and then Faith Nyam. No, this move was this one. Did we have a view of this one? Let me see. We did look at it earlier. We didn't like the moves a little bit. Not sure why it came out exactly as it did, but this was one of an interesting sacrifice in the French, giving up a second pawn, but giving back 1 pawn, and then white giving 2 pieces for a rook, which is generally not a good trade. White loses another pawn, so this is generally not good.
For
This case.
Yeah, not good. All right, Hera, wanna say something?
Panchal won.
Yeah, that was
Panchal won.
I don't know. You need to.
Brian, someone won. Only 2 games are done. How many games are there done? This 7 boards.
Then it's 7 digital boards. The other games going on as well.
Excuse the law. Yeah, Tima.
Let's see. So this is really one of the games that we felt has some life. Oh, what a move! But this knight is going to e6, is it not? It's not going to e6.
Papa.
Let's just see. Oh, this is the best move by the engine. But why not here? This is really what I had in mind. Attacking. Oh, how about this move? And can't we just pick? Okay, now the knight is trapped. This is the reason. Okay, I think that is the reason why this was not played exactly as. So maybe the idea of you see, when this knight lands here, it's easy to undermine its defense this way at some point. Okay, so maybe this is why this move was played.
Don't touch yourself.
It was on this leg.
Yeah, so this position is not good for Boera. He was much better earlier, but suddenly his position is a bit unpleasant. Yeah. So I thought he had better options. Nonetheless, his position has become a bit tricky. Pick, pick, pick. Nice pawn sacrifice to give out. So this is a very nice sacrifice by Madol Garang to give out this pawn. The idea behind that pawn is, in addition to giving out that pawn, they now have a light squared bishop. White has no bishop. So the attack here is going to be quite fast. So they've given out a pawn, but which pawn is it? This extra pawn.
But what do I have to play there?
And all the black pieces are coming into the game easily. And now black has this diagonal. So this position is really bad for... This position is really, really bad. Okay, fair enough. All right. So, what is it, girls?
She has a magnet and I'm telling her not to put it close to the laptop.
And can I tell you guys not to sit here next to me so that I can finish what I'm doing?
No.
Did you hear that, guys? That's where we are about to tumefika as a generation. So what happens? Of course, you're expecting a pick. Pick. Ooh. And if you move your rook away, you lose your knight. Unbelievable. Let's say you move here, the knight is gone. So this is reasonable, actually. You have to give up an exchange.
Is there an IM in Kenya?
Is there?
An IM. Is there none of the title?
Does this work? It does. This one would not work because check moves away and the knight has a square to go to and it escapes. So after this move, then I think, are you forced to pick here? No, you're not actually. So very nice, classy move. Prophylaxis. Because if you pick immediately, now, wait a minute. Yeah, white's moves are easy. All right. Does Kenya have an IM? No, Kenya doesn't have an international master. We're hoping we're going to get one soon. Right now, we only have, I think, 3 FMs. FM Steve Ouma, FM Washira Washania, and FM Martin Gateri. Those are the 3 FMs.
You see, there's no... Brian Kidula doesn't have a...
No, Brian Kidula is a local grandmaster. Brian Kidula, you are an IM, really. So, here we have... let's look at another important game. I think this game is lost. That's why the knight has been played. Oh, wait a minute. Taking the bishop. And the queen takes. And now the knight still can't move. The rook can't move because now if the rook moves, this guy is lost. So what you'll end up trying is maybe a move like this. Oh, what a move. What a move. And you can't take this guy because now this happens. So let's see. In this position, after what a move. Let's see. So actually, black has to find a couple of moves. he definitely has to pick here with the queen. That's the only move actually, because his queen is attacked. If you pick here, of course, then suddenly white is better again. 2 pieces for a rook, and white is just better. So picking here is best. You have to pick. It's not really an option. And then the correct move is what? If you push this pawn, then what? That's the threat. And how do you get out of it? Prophylaxis. Just patiently move your queen away. And you can't move your bishop because queen sacrifice, oopsie daisy, checkmate. So again, and moving the queen away doesn't work. Let's say queen to this kind of a square, because there's a check, moves away. Sorry, check here, moves away, and the rook doesn't have to fall, which is really one of the things we had in mind. So there's only one move here, I think, that has been played. And in this position, I think for practical purposes, Felix has to try this move because there's only one move. Every other move, I think, loses. I think this is, or loses the advantage. This move is the only move. It's not too hard, but it's also not very easy to play. Such a move. Okay, so all right. I think we want to, what I'll do is I'm going to leave these ladies here commentating. Let's look at Jadon Simiu's game. Oh, this is a checkmate. Checkmate coming. Let's see what happened. I think this is you know, girls, you really have to take this commentating thing very seriously. It's not
but you're not letting me speak a single word.
It's a very serious thing I'm doing. It's not a joke. So, and yes, he played rook to f1. And the idea was very simple. He wanted, the knight went down because if now this is played, then the plan was to block that diagonal like this. And instead, this is now the threat. The threat is very simple to pick here, checkmate. I think the only way to defend this square is now, well, not checkmate immediately, but check. And I think mate will follow, if I'm not mistaken. The only way to defend that is to play that 2 steps. Now it's very tempting to play this move, but then what that does, oh, it picks with check actually, so not useful to anybody. But he did pick it actually. And now the bishop comes.
Isn't that a blunder?
And now there's a threat threatening checkmate, which is not easy to stop. Actually, it is.
Papa, is this a blunder?
What's a blunder? Knight there?
Yeah.
Why is it a blunder?
Okay, there's 2 options. This is the best. But there's also something else. I'm not saying that does... oh, I didn't see this. I didn't see him.
Yeah.
I don't see him.
Exactly, so that's the idea. That you need to see those guys. Yeah, but either way, I think Simiu is in the driver's seat here. We have all these weaknesses. So the main thing is that this move is coming. Knight to d4 is coming.
That's someone's time that has run out. Board 6.
Board 6, no. I think it's just hanging or something. So knight d4 is coming, where you'll probably pick this guy. And then you can pick your check and pick. So knight, how do you stop this? Knight d4 is coming actually. This is the threat. Very strong move. I don't think it can be stopped. I don't think it can be stopped. If you play here, for example, this is a mate threat already that's being threatened. So this, and then I'm wondering whether we should play here. That's what I have in mind. Okay, let's say queen comes back. What? That's doable. Check. 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 No way we are playing like that. No need to give up all those guys.
This is the actual game.
No.
No, that's back to life.
Okay. So this may take some time, but very interesting game by Simi Jaden. You can just go back through this game, see how we got here for anybody joining at this particular moment. It was... Girls, can you please...
Tata keeps on tickling me.
Can you girls go and tickle somewhere else? Like, you guys are not taking this seriously. It's a very serious thing I'm trying to do. Have you ever watched commentary by other people and people are tickling and...
It isn't me, I'm telling you. I told her that I'm serious business. And then the time that he was asking me a question, she tickled me.
Oh, this is such a nice tactic. This is such a nice tactic. What? What a move. Now we said that you can't move here because this move follows. And really, this follows. And this guy is falling regardless. Wait a minute. Why there? They can't play that. Let's say we move this bishop out of the way. Let's pick.
Excuse.
Oh, what a disaster. This is bad. Checkmate is coming. It looks like it. Okay. Fair enough. So let's see how this happened. Again, this very nice sacrifice. Yeah. But here I think the move should have been okay. Still pick works. Bishop to the correct diagonal. And this is the best move by the engine. And black is looking for this one move. It's the only move, I think. There's no other move. This. No, you can't pick. Oh, so this is what is coming up next, actually. Bishop here. I thought initially they'll just pick with the knight, but that hangs the queen, so that marks the end of it. So the queen has to probably move down. Okay. If you take this guy, rook can't take because it's checkmate. So pawn has to take. Then you take this guy, take back. And now we attack here, and you still can't take this guy because check happens and this guy falls. So this is reasonable, actually. If you play here, why not? Save this pawn. Oh, and this is a plan. Now you can't take because this follows. And if you play this other side, then check is coming anyway. And yeah, you probably now have to take this guy. And this check is being threatened. And that marks the end of it.
But that doesn't.
Yeah, you can't play here. That's check. And when you play away, this comes anyway. And makes a queen. Let's make a rook.
A rook?
Yep, because it's being taken anyway. Check.
Made a queen.
And this is reasonable.
Papa,
Okay.
you would have made a queen, then they move down, then you play mate.
No, the queen was being taken regardless. So let's see how it happens. All right. So that goes on. Okay, fine. Boera Felix. Oh, I have to head, guys. I have to head.
Yeah.
What happened? Let's see what happened in this position. This we saw.
Oh.
Yeah,
How
that's
did
what was
black
played.
get a
And
comeback?
black actually played that particular move, attacking the
Black
queen.
came a comeback.
There's no check. And basically, rook versus bishop. This is one for black. Black is going to win that game. Then Brian Gabriel Mwangi versus Peter Majur. Let's see. Did you look at this game?
This?
Looks like a Sicilian. We didn't see this Sicilian earlier. We did actually see it. Okay.
Sorry.
Yep, just takes a pawn. Just takes a pawn, and that's it. There's no coming back from that one. I think this game is going to get away from Bran Gabriel Mwangi. I think they may have played too timidly. They should have maintained their... I'm not sure why they played this move.
Still we are commented.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. They wasted a couple of moves. Now they've lost a pawn. That pawn is gone, and there's no attack anywhere. So really it's kind of hard to see how they're coming back from that one. Karanja either. I think this one was lost a long time ago. So this one is lost a long time ago. This one is not moving. This is one we were seeing. And this one we've looked at it. And this one we feel that Boera is losing this game. Alright guys, well, until we verify how the last game ended, it's hard to say congratulations to any of the winners until we are sure how that last game went. So here you go, Hera. Enjoy. See you guys. I'll be back. You can end the stream once you guys are done. I'm heading out.
Where are you going?
We can end the stream.
After, just after the games are finished.
Oh.
Yep.
I can't like end the stream and do some variants.
Okay.